Griselda Minchaca, and my quality is integrity. So to start off with the definition of integrity, integrity is the quality of being honest and having strong moral principles. When implementing integrity, it includes living a life that is filled with honesty and following a personal set of morals and a code of ethics. Integrity is something that should be implemented in all areas of life. So the importance of integrity. When developing character, integrity plays a crucial role. In many aspects, integrity is very important in the decisions we make in private away from people. A majority of our decisions are made in the privacy of our minds and do not receive feedback or questions from someone else. In some cases, it is best to seek a different perspective when making a decision. However, character is tested by the decisions we make in private. With this being said, integrity is very important in sports, specifically in team sports. Many actions in sports are within the public view. Sometimes in sports, athletes believe no one is watching them. However, in modern times, social media has changed the aspect of privacy. So it is very crucial for an athlete to act with integrity at all times in sports. Integrity in sports. A key quality of character to ensure fair competition is integrity. As players, coaches, officials, and fans should always act with integrity. Within competition, athletes should display sportsmanship and show respect to the opposition. This is something that serves as examples of integrity. Fair competition relies on integrity, such as how cheating is never acceptable and individuals make their own decisions that often impact more than just them. This is where the coaching staff and fellow teammates have the ability to impact something that's greater than themselves. This also allows for coaches and teammates to also hold each other to accountability, whether they show integrity or not. Also, such as Bruce Brown noted in his book, Teaching Character Through Sports, teams that lack integrity tend to self-destruct and not do well. Integrity within Christianity. Within the Bible, there are many passages that tell about integrity. Proverbs 10 talks about integrity as an important quality for those to walk securely in their heavenly journey, while also mentioning how those who do not lead with integrity walk crooked paths. Galatians 5 does not directly talk about integrity, but it mentions how practicing self-control, kindness, and goodness can lead to a life of righteousness. So an example of a role model within integrity is John Wooden. John Wooden is considered the greatest NCAA basketball head coach of all time. Throughout his life, he had many great quotes. However, this is the one he stated that we personally have to be more concerned with character rather than reputation. We can't determine how others perceive us and our reputation, but we can control our own ethical decisions. It takes an individual with integrity to do what's right. So, for general examples of integrity within sports, all these examples are pretty hypothetical, but they're very relevant within the sports community. A majority of athletes can think of an example where they themselves have experienced something or witnessed someone who didn't act with integrity. In all these situations, acting without integrity has an impact on the team, school, or the surrounding community. So examples of integrity within the workplace. Integrity is something that is important to have within a workplace setting. Examples of how integrity is displayed is to not accept praise or acclaim for someone else's work. That includes stealing someone's idea or pretending to have worked on a successful project. If you make a mistake and a team's project gets messed up, or you missed a deadline, own up to your mistakes. Don't let your teammates take the fall for something that you did. This goes into examples of integrity within family. Life lessons involving integrity can be found within a family setting. Parents and their children can practice integrity in small ways, so larger situations are easier to navigate. Examples of this are how parents should model moderate reactions to minor situations so children don't feel that they need to lie to stay out of trouble. Stay engaged in each other's lives and help one another through rough times. Personal aspect of integrity. Integrity is very personal. People need to learn to be able to control their actions and decisions. When making a decision, it will result in living with the consequences. When trying to determine the right from wrong, the outcome has the ability to impact everyone connected to that person or the situation. Building integrity. The simplest and most effective way is to model and display integrity in all our actions. it is in all settings, people learn mostly from what they see, and it is and if they see their role model acting with integrity, making ethical decisions, and being honest, they'll follow their example. An example of this is how coaches an example of this is how coaches need to be excellent role models for players to follow. So, building integrity within athletics, there are also many methods to teaching integrity that can be used in sports. Um, the acts of integrity that are observed on the team should be pointed out and celebrated. Adolescents enjoy being praised. With this being said, if a coach celebrates integrity with their players, others will start to act with integrity. This would potentially cause a chain reaction within the program, and this would also include athletes holding each other accountable for their decisions. Practice situations, and we can also learn to practice situations where athletes need to display integrity, like having them call for their own violations, or when they break a rule, or they're not following a specific standard. Um, this will also go into the aspect of how rules need to be followed 100% of the time. So, leadership and integrity. Leadership and integrity are aspects that go hand in hand. A successful leader has to show integrity in order to build trust and respect, as well as being responsible for your actions as a leader. Integrity takes place in many environments within life, and leaders are tested to take responsibilities for behavior and to act appropriately in different contexts. So, how to act with integrity. Acting with integrity serves as guiding forces in life to build a solid foundation of character. If your actions, your thoughts, and behavior would be inappropriate for the whole world, it may not be acceptable. One of the most important judges of integrity is the golden rule. Ask yourselves how I would like to be treated in this situation, and then act accordingly. To conclude, overall, integrity serves as a core value when developing character. When making a decision, it is important to consider the outside factors. Integrity is something that can be implemented within many aspects of life. That's my presentation. Thank you.